going, guys? My name is Max Molina.
My name is David.
David and I just got done watching this week's required film. It was Newtown, Guns in America. It was very interesting, of course, like several of the other films. This time it was towards guns, and we learned how guns came to be for the public. For example, a Colt, that's what it was called, the Colt revolver was made, and there was a patent on it, and after getting the patent done, it was mass produced. So it was open to everyone in the public, not just military officials and so on.
Yeah, what's interesting about that also was that once that happened, it was really the amount of homicides started to go up when it came to that. I think also as time went on to when the Tommy gun, I mentioned the Tommy gun, how for like gangsters and all that, they started using that. And also, it was interesting how it led to the formation of FBI because of these guns. And so, anything else you have to say about that?
And so those just some of the influences, like he was saying. FBI was one, mobsters, and also huge influence on movies. That was also covered in the film. It was a huge influence in movies because usually the star was a marksman, usually a cowboy, for example. Something else that was a huge influence was the creation of the NRA, the National Rifle Association.
Yeah, what was interesting about the formation of NRA was that their purpose was to like just teach people how to use a rifle and all that, and just give them information on it. But instead, over time, it turned into more of a political organization now. As you can see, if you read or listen to the news a lot, you hear the NRA a lot, especially during the presidential elections. That they're really big on lobbying now when it comes to the Second Amendment because they're really big on that. I thought that was really interesting, and I think for like the whole ending of the film, it kind of the idea of like how do you solve these violent crimes with these guns and all that. And honestly, I don't know is there a solution to it. It's really hard to tell. Is there more guns, less guns? What do you do about it? And I'm not really sure what you can do. I mean, there's different people. There's like two really huge polarizing sides to it, in that some, as I said before, some believe that we must have stricter laws and bans and all that against guns, but some people don't believe that, especially people who hunters and all that. That they're really big on that and they're scared that every time a mass shooting happens, that people are gonna it will negatively affect them if they start taking away guns and start banning guns and all that.
Because of course, everyone that owns one isn't bad. Of course. So that's the bad thing. It ends up generalizing everyone. As someone who has a gun, owns a gun, is a bad person. When in reality, not all of them are bad. But of course, those were just some of the things we learned about how guns influence